So welcome back everyone. It's another beautiful day, not a cloud in the sky, and it's pretty warm as well, so we might as well have the young birds out for another time today. Let's open up the aviary doors first. And let's go inside. I didn't feed them this morning, so it would be a little bit easier to call them inside when they need to be. As you can see, they're quite hungry. That doesn't matter too much. Let's open this up. I feel like we haven't lost too many birds. We might have lost a blue bar or so, but I'm not quite sure because we have so many. Yeah, there's a little bit leftover feed there, that's why they're going for it. I'm just going to give one little hand of feed on the deck so they'll come outside. There we go. Of course, these guys don't know where to go outside from. Let me just open this up a little. Not the most easiest thing in the world. Might just do it like this. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, the flying part is easy, the braking a little bit less so for most young birds. Yeah, most of them are the red bars, those two really good flyers. That's another one. A little bit lighter. They did actually all spook in the last video right after I stopped recording. About 20 of them flew up at the same time and didn't actually get lost, or I think most of them didn't, so there should be 38 birds on this loft and I don't think we've lost any, maybe one, but when they're all on the loft walking around you, it's pretty hard to count them. So they're actually going quite far already behind those birch trees. I like to see them play like that. This guy is a little bit less experienced. You can see by the way that he's flying. The other ones are making quite some speed, darting around and stuff. That's what you want to see. Again, that's one of the red bars. Oh, this one sitting on the floor. That's actually the grizzle right there that got stuck in a tree for about 2.5 days. That's him. That's a small little dropper bird mix. You can tell the head is a little bit smaller. Has a lot of white in him, or her. Should be able to be a really good dropper. Yeah, that's the guy that got stuck. See quite a lot of birds flying right now, but not in a flock. But that's to be expected. Nope. Yeah, I'll get back to you when something... Oh, it looks like there's two big hogs up there, but them shouldn't be a problem. Although they are looking at it a little bit. But it shouldn't be too big of a problem. Look at him go full on the brakes. Yeah, we haven't had any falcons this year, so that's quite good. Oh yeah, and I did want to show you guys something else. In the award shelf I made. Obviously the 3 usual ones, but I did find this one as well. This is from 1983. That's the ring number of the pigeon, and his nickname would be 5000. So yeah, it's pigeon of the Brotherhood Berlarekant, which it was called a brotherhood back then, not a federation. But yeah, that would be the best pigeon we ever had, because hearing stories from what my dad used to tell me, that was the most best performing pigeon we ever had, or my grandfather ever had, because I wasn't even born then. So yeah, that's probably why he kept the trophy as well for this long. See, when they sit on the floor like this, they're old enough now that you can just pressure them off the floor, because they're not allowed to peck certain stuff. So just do that. Should be good enough. They will keep doing this, but then you will just have to pressure them off time and time again until they don't do it, which they won't. Obviously they're doing it now because I didn't feed them this morning, but they'll get some feed once I call them in, which should be pretty decent footage. Looks like there's one flying real big circles right there. Yeah, most of them stopped flying just now. They were doing little circles like always, but now this guy flew up again. But yeah, I'll start calling them inside in a little bit. Just gonna chop some more wood, and yeah. So it's been about half an hour since the last clip, so time for them to start coming inside. A lot of people ask me, how long do you keep the young birds outside? Well, I don't exactly time it. It's just when you see they're doing non-productive stuff, like not flying around, starting to sit on the floor, starting to lay in the sun, that type of stuff, that's when I call them inside. Usually between half an hour and an hour. I think it's closer to an hour now. Yeah, like get off that, yeah. So yeah, let's start calling them inside. I believe will follow me just without calling them already, so that's the benefit of keeping them hungry. So let's see. Cop, 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 cop. So yeah, that was quite eventful. So let's now give them a little bit. So yeah, I don't know, this would be close to all of them, I think. Notice how this feed is way different from the feed we're feeding the widowers. Obviously these guys don't need to fly anytime soon, so we still give them feed with a lot of calories and protein in it. The widowers did get this feed as well to raise the young birds, but then once we took away the eggs and their hens, we give them some lighter feed to cut down a little bit in weight and, you know, to get them in peak performance, which they're not yet in, I don't think. So once the races start, we will give some of this type of feed, depending on how they perform, depending on how they train, depending on how they feel in the hand. So yeah, we'll check outside for some birds. I believe most of them would be inside right now. Yeah, see, that's the benefit of keeping. Oh, there's one. Oh yeah, that's looks like he learned how to come out of the tree. What are you guys doing in here? That's not your loft. Oh, look who's there. So that would be the last one, I think. Let's give them a little bit more. So yeah, I'm not gonna count them, that would take too long. Yeah, I'll wrap this video up right here. Hope you guys enjoyed. Pretty decent footage of them coming inside, and yeah, as always, like, comment, subscribe, it really helps out the channel, and stay tuned for next time.